You've been given 10 seconds in Swedish. Buddy, you can have whatever you want. What do you want?
Okej, jag heter,
To be honest, jag satte den här limit because I jump back and forth.
that's fine.
Du pratar svenska, jag kör svenska och engelska.
Hej, jag heter
Hej!
Jonatan Blomberg och jag skriver för MovieZine i Sverige.
Hej. Hej.
So I'm thinking we'll do it in English for everyone else to be able to understand what we're speaking of, even though I'm obviously very proud of speaking with a Swede in this kind of position.
Ja, men du kan också köra svenska. Vi kör båda.
Okej.
Du och jag som bestämmer.
Ja, exakt. So, den här serien är ju helt otroligt bra. Alltså jag såg allting i en sittning.
Va?
Ja, eller ja, nästan en sittning. De två
Jag
sista
bara,
avsnitten
10
fick jag vänta
timmar.
på. Ja, men 8 har ni med. Och sen så läste jag boken efteråt. Så att jag verkligen har liksom fallit för den här
Oh.
berättelsen. Så om du svarar på engelska då, vad var det som gjorde att du föll för den här berättelsen?
So I fell in love with the actual narrative of a world. I love the fact that it's sort of, yes, it's futuristic and dystopian and it's science fiction in the sense that we're living in the future, but I like the fact that we, for some reasons of our own, are trapped underneath ground in a claustrophobic environment that we've lived for 200 years. So it's our own environment. We don't know anything else. And I love the idea that there's this kind of hierarchical setting of people who follow rules, and then we have the misfits kind of who break the laws and who go against the status quo. I love a bit of that. And the character's badass and cool.
Yeah, well, and going off on that badassery, like I know you worked with like a bunch of these action heroes, like Tom Cruise.
Ooh,
Yeah, never heard of him, right?
no, no.
So him doing all of these stunts, and you're doing the other movie with him on the side now. Is that something that helped you get ready for this part in any way?
Not really, but I think all the fighting and all the movement has helped. I mean, I'd never done stunts before I did Mission Impossible. So of course, but I mean, I also hadn't done any acting before I did my first acting job. So I don't always, it's not the fact that I'm not grateful. I am grateful, but I've also continued on my own way. I keep on training, I keep learning, I keep getting better. I try new techniques. Wade Eastwood was the first stunt coordinator I ever worked with. He's absolutely phenomenal. But there are lots of other people who bring other aspects to me that I then bring on to next jobs. So I guess life is about constantly learning and constantly getting better at different things and trying things out. And this asked of me to relearn certain things because there are things they wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And that was tricky, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm really hoping there will be more seasons of this. But I'm guessing that's also something you have to take into account while accepting a role like this. You wanting to be able to spend years doing it, possibly. So was that something you took into consideration? And
buddy, when you sign these roles, you know exactly what could come.
yeah.
Hence why you have waterproof contracts. But yeah, I mean, it's formidable. I mean, the role, and for people who have read it, I don't want to spoil anything, but I mean, the journey that is to come, if it was to come, if this was to become a second season, I mean, yeah, of course I'm excited. I mean, it's incredible. But even just this season, as a standalone, was such a great journey. You know, I miss her already.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed, of course. And thank you och tack så
Tack
jättemycket.
snälla.
Lycka till med allt.
Jag gillar dina små pop-up bakom dig.
Ja, du får joina dem några gånger i framtiden med någon av dina roller.
I do already. You just have to get it.
Thanks.
Bye.